just done my final workout of the year. Strava's year in review came out this week, and it says that I've been active for 365 days of this year, so I haven't skipped a beat working out. And so I want to say a few words about being consistent and give some advice on how to be more consistent with what you're doing. One of the most important lessons in life that you can learn is that anything worth achieving, any skill worth having, anything worth having comes from consistent effort over time, plugging away week by week. You know, people see the shine, not the grind, is the saying. There's so many gurus out there, fitness gurus, weight loss gurus, promising you how to get quick success, you know, with keto diets or special programs or supplements. And I think that is leading you up the garden path, because what you want is long-term success. The real sustainable success that takes time to build up and lasts. You know, there's a lot of people who go on these keto diets that are heavily restrictive with carbs and other things, and they end up losing a lot of weight fast, but that sort of restriction is hard to keep up long term. What you want to do is get into sustainable long-term routines that you can keep up over the long term, that you can live with, that doesn't really feel like you're on any special diet or routine. For me, what's worked really well is committing to working out every day. One day I do calisthenics, the next day I do running, and I keep alternating. And in that way, it's not only consistent, but it's sustainable, because you're letting your muscles rest between each type of exercise, whether it's cardio, resistance training. I always have that day in between, and it also keeps it from getting stale. Like, I don't feel like I'm doing the same thing every day. But the reason you want to get into a routine is because once your initial motivation wears off, what keeps you going is your routine and the success and the results that you're having. You're not going to always be as gung-ho as you are at the start. And so for me, by making it a routine, what happens is I don't need to find motivation every single day to get out there and work out, because I know I'm always working out. And you don't even have to you don't have to kill yourself every time. You know, I don't even try to go for a better time now when I run. As things get easier, I want to increase the distance that I'm running, and with my calisthenics and bodyweight fitness, I try to always have progressive overload, always be challenging my body. But especially with cardio, the most important thing is to be getting out there and just burning the calories. It doesn't matter how fast you're going. I can't tell you the number of times where I've had no motivation to work out and get out there, but just committing to doing it and getting out there. Once you're actually out and working out, most of the time I feel better that I've done it than that I haven't. So motivation is deceptive, and it's not something that you can rely on for long-term success. In terms of my tips on how to be more consistent in your workouts or whatever you're doing, is number one, track your workouts. I track every workout with my Garmin Forerunner running watch, but you can use whatever you want, even pen and paper. But just having that data, having that record, I find keeps me accountable. Same with using social media like Strava and Facebook and things to share my workouts, and not only tracking your actual workouts, but tracking your results, taking photos of yourself over time if it's fitness that you're doing, and tracking, or if you want to get faster or stronger, tracking your times, tracking your weight. If you can see over time your improvements, even if you don't necessarily notice in the mirror straight away, being able to see your results and your success is motivating in itself, and it'll keep you going, because you're not always going to be progressing as fast and as far as you are at the start. And I found that just having a constant record of my workouts and my progress of my weight loss and progress pics, really motivates me to keep going, even during those times where I might not see any results on the scale, so to speak. And my final piece of advice on how to be more consistent is to have your end goal in mind. If it's a fitness goal, picture how you want to look like when you reach your end goal. You want to be able to visualize success, because that's what's going to motivate you. When I'm running in the rain and I'm feeling like shit, or when I'm working out doing pull-ups and this is the last place I want to be, what I focus on is picturing where I'm going to be in 6 months' time, a year's time, and having that image of success, as well as tracking your results and celebrating your individual wins, smaller wins over time. That is what creates that internal drive that will keep you going even when that initial motivation wears off.